Good afternoon, my name is Denise Bowens and welcome to my Fibromyalgia Journey channel. This channel is for anyone who suffers with fibromyalgia, a chronic illness or condition. Last week I talked about how fibromyalgia affects men, but this week I wanted to talk about how to be your own patient advocate. Now, I know for me, being newly diagnosed early on with fibromyalgia, it was no way possible that I could have been my own patient advocate. And like many others of you out there are in the same situation with having fibromyalgia and multiple illnesses and having the debilitating pain, I would probably ask that you can either get a family member or really close friend or a spouse to be your patient advocate. But I found an interesting article and I wrote some things down that talked about how to be your own patient advocate. And the first thing was to trust what you know, that you know your body more than you. Nobody knows your body more than you. And get really familiar with your insurance. Be prepared, especially when you have to see a new doctor. And with like us, we see multiple doctors. Get familiar with your diagnosis. Educate yourself. And I know with having a lot of diagnoses, that can be really challenging. Take notes. And for me, I'm grateful that my primary care has started doing that. Well, they've been doing it where I get a summary note after each visit via email, and my rheumatologist does it as well. Ask questions and also give feedback. And when all else fails, get a second opinion. I know for me, when I went to see my rheumatologist, and it was just kind of, you just come see me when you have any more problems. It was time for me to get another second opinion. And I'm so glad I did. And remember why you're there. And this took me a long time to get to that point, because with having so many doctor visits, I got in the habit of explaining all of my symptoms to different doctors. And I realized that, okay, I'm seeing my primary care doctor, I'm just seeing them for like well woman, fibromyalgia, see my rheumatologist doctor for fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, spinal stenosis, you know the picture. You get the picture where I'm going with this. But yeah, so it's been a learning experience with, excuse me, with, being your own patient advocate. Because before I got sick, I really didn't give it much thought because I would get better. But now it's like I'm reading, I'm doing research, I get medicine, I'm reading the summary pages, I'm like looking at the side effects. Yeah, so what are your thoughts on that? Let me know what you think about being your own patient advocate. Please feel free to share, comment, and subscribe. Excuse me. And remember that you are more than this illness, that you matter, that you are enough, and that you're beautiful, you are amazing. And I hope you have an incredible week, and thanks for stopping by.